What it do?
What it do, bro?
How you been?
I'm good, man. I'm blessed, bro.
That's what's up, man. You excited about this new album?
Oh, man, I'm so excited, man. Everybody, it's my ninth studio album. And it's entitled "Can We Fall in Love?" And actually, the new single will be the title song, "Can We Fall in Love Tonight?" And it's what it's talking about is everybody is really like making love, but they're not in love. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if we recording yet, but
Yeah, we record.
okay, cool. So what's happening is I feel like everybody's in the house trapped right now, but they're not really talking to each other. They're talking around each other, man. You know what I mean? And what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to give them that device that's going to link them to have a conversation again about life in general. You know what I mean? So hopefully, everybody get it and understand that, we need to get back to what's real, man. And that's love, not just making love, but falling in love again.
I hear that. Now, I've had this conversation a time or two with some of my friends, and I feel like we moved away from love for the fact of nobody's really speaking and singing about love anymore. They are singing about sex, so they're not really talking about the art of being in love, the relationships, the crying, the men being vulnerable on the records, the women being vulnerable on the records. Do you think that has something to do with the shift?
Indeed, man. And everybody asks me all the time, like, what space you think R&B is right now? You like it or not? I said, well, it had to happen. You know what I mean? The world goes around, so you got to have this type of R&B for people to respect the R&B that I'm bringing back. You know what I mean? And that's talking about the relationships and talking about what matters to people. Think about it. Since 1990, everything was about pure R&B, people would be tired of it right now. You know what I mean? So we needed that little fall off so we can come back strong. And this is what it's all about with this album right here, Can We Fall in Love?
Gotcha. Now, you've been in this game for more than 20 years at this point. You're on your ninth album. What are we going to get that may be a little bit different from the past projects with this one?
But you know what? Everybody always asks me, like, how do you keep yourself relevant? Well, it's a lot of things to talk about, man. It's a lot of different ways to talk about them, and that's what I try to do. Even with the little single I put out, Edible. How many people use the word edible in music? You know what I mean?
Right.
So that's one thing I can say about the rap game I do truly enjoy is the wordplay. So to me it's all about wordplay, and it's all about making people feel like they never heard something, even though ain't nothing new under the sun.
Right. Now, do you feel in a sense that you're still underrated? You've been in this thing for so long, and I know it's been a while since the last project, but like, do you still feel in a sense that you're still kind of slept on in this R&B game?
Well, you know what? In the end of the day, it's all work to me, bro. It's all work. I never really try to get into status because it's not about the artist. It's about the music, man. If we can, and that's I'm glad I learned that so early because that's a testament to who I am. A lot of people, you might not even, know who Avant is, but you heard the records and you love the music. And to me, that's what keeps me around. That's why people always want to go back and continuously listen to my music, because they know I don't try to make it personal about me. I try to make it about the music. So long as the music stands strong, I'm good.
I can't even be mad at it. Now, speaking of this music, we got a few tracks on the album that's kind of, I guess, considered the standouts, right? So you got this track that you kind of took a different approach to it. You Don't Love Me No More. You said you kind of didn't want it to be like a sequel to Separate. So you kind of put like this hip hop element to it. But tell me a little bit about the record, You Don't Love Me No More.
Well, basically, again, we in the house. Everybody's quarantining right now. So, you know what I mean? And we all can, can understand where I'm coming from when they hear the record. It's basically saying, like, what happened to the love that we had? It wasn't based on, me bringing in money, or, you know what I mean? It was based on you being happy that you see me, I'm being happy to see you. What happened to that? Where is that at? And I think in a lot of relationships, that's what's lacking. It's that love, that pure love, that unconditional love that you get from your kids. You used to get from your partner. You used to get it.
Right.
But, after being with them for so long, it's like, yo, wow, man, I'm tired. And it's like, okay, what makes you tired? You think it's something better out there, then when you get out there, it ain't better than what you got. You feel what I'm saying? So, you know, sometimes we have to think and sit back and analyze things. So, you know, to me, that's one of those records that is basically saying, you know, I got my whole world riding on your love. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what we do. When you create a family, you put everything into it. So it's a deep record, man.
I hear you. Now you got another track called "All in My Head."
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already feeling like this is gonna be a favorite on the album. But tell me a little bit about that record and then the thought process behind it as well.
Okay, all in my head, man. It's basically just cheating. Okay, it's cheating, man. You know what I mean? I'm keeping it 100 because you know sometimes you know you think about you know you in a relationship it ain't going right, but you always got this person that man, if we could be together, it'd be perfect. But at the end of the day, you know that's not gonna be perfect either. It's just a fantasy. You know what I mean? Once you get with them, they're gonna turn into the same person. You know what I mean? So,
Right.
but it's one of them things where you know a lot of people they go outside their situation and it makes them feel good for you know a short stint of time. You know what I mean? So the girl is all in my head. Every time I think about it, it's like, yo, I want to be with you. You know, so trust me, you gonna feel it. You gonna feel it.
All right. So, like I said, over 20 years in the game, what's something that you learned about yourself, not only professionally but personally, along this journey?
Hard work, man. You know, it's so crazy. People always ask, like, yo, you know, when I first got in the game, I didn't understand. You know, I thought, you know, you cut an album, oh, I'm good. You're like, no, 6 months later, you got to have another album. It's like, whoa, for real? So once I learned that process of, you know, just it's all about work. It's all about work. Then it became simple to me. You know, the industry is all about the work you put in. You know what I mean? So to me, I learned that. And I also learned that, you know, people love you because if you're putting out the right music, you're kind of like, you know, you are that microcosm that's putting people's lives in order, you know, and that's really important too. You know, a lot of people be like, yo, man, because of Separated, I got into a better situation, or because of Read Your Mind, I had kids. I said, well, that's fine, but I don't pay child support. You know what I'm saying? So,
Right.
but you know, it's a fun way to have conversations with your fans, but you also understand the dire need that people be under in relationships, and they need that voice. You know, the thing is about me, I'm blessed because I can write records and get certain pain off my heart. A lot of people don't have those devices to get that stuff off of them. So you start to see depression, then you start to see suicide because they have no way to relinquish all of this hurt and this pain. So that's what I try to do, man. I try to help them with my thoughts to them to help them, you know, let go of some of this pain.
That's awesome. Well, you know what? I'm excited to hear this album. I've been riding with Avant since, let's see, the beginning. I say the beginning.
Don't make us look old, man. Don't make us sound old.
You got their records though. I think my all-time favorite though is still Read Your Mind. There's something
See,
about
there
that
you go.
record.
See, because you're a freak. You're a freak. That's what it is. See? But no, and it's honestly, you know, again, it's all about wordplay. See, Read Your Mind don't have no like edgy words, no, you know what I'm saying? But in your mind, it could be whatever you want it to be. You
Right.
feel what I'm saying? But it's all about how you play it. Your mama can listen to it. Your grandmama can listen to it. Your kids can listen to it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what music is about. What I love about music right now, I love it more than anything. And it's going to be weird that I say this, but it's because of what the past artists have done. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that is, what is the most prevalent record right now out? I'm just going to you can guess that.
Let me guess. I don't know. I'm sure it's got a sample in it though.
No, I'm talking about period, like of art, you know, even of yesteryear. I'm gonna give it to you.
All right.
What's going on by Marvin Gaye?
Facts.
That is the most important record out right now, bro. And what happened? Why did he create that record? One, what he did was he wasn't listening to the radio, that's for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Because no one was doing records like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
He was in the streets. He was next to the people. He seen it. And he just wanted to voice his opinion at that time But guess what? When you do real music, bro, it lasts forever.
Last
So
forever,
right
man.
now, that's the most important record in the world, bro.
I hear you. I'm not even mad. It's still some records that all of them evoke emotions and whatever. You know, I remember where I was and how old I was when
Oh
certain
yeah,
records dropped. So I'm always on my nostalgia tip. Trust.
I respect that.
Okay. Yes, sir. Well, we're gonna get this album. Can We Fall in Love?
Yes.
Man, I'm excited to see you back. So we
I
definitely ride it out with this.
I did a record on the album too, man, for my fans. It's called "I'm Nothing Without You." So check
Okay.
that out. Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna check it out. I'm gonna hit you up on social too. I'm gonna let you know how I'm feeling about it. All right.
Yeah, let me know how you feel. You know what? You know what? Get with my people and we have another conversation about the album, bro. I'm with that.
No doubt. No doubt. All right. Well, you stay out of trouble. I'll be getting
I'm
getting
gonna
up
try.
with you.
I'm gonna try to stay quarantined. You dig?
So, that's important. All right, brother. You have a good one.
God bless you, bro.
Yes, sir.